Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. So this is actually my first Get Ready With Me on YouTube. So first time I'll be shown without makeup and the first kind of makeup tutorial. So thanks so much for tuning in. This is going to be my classic look that I kind of wear to work every single day using classic makeup, simple routine, a few brushes, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start getting ready. And please subscribe so you can check out future videos. I'll have a new video up each week. Thanks! Alright guys, let's get started. So I've already put on my Olay Normal Moisturizer. It has SPF 15 in it. Olay Complete, use this every day. Love it. Next up I have my Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. So what happened is I got to the bottom, so I actually took this off so I could scrape the rest. So again, I'm just going to put a little clump of this kind of on my hand, and then I'm going to put it on my face. So again, first my Olay Complete, which I've already put on, and then I'm just going to put the primer everywhere. And this is really silky and smooth. And again, the primer just helps your foundation go on nice and smooth. But again, this is my quick routine for the morning, you know, before work. So about 10 minutes makeup, wham bam, done. All right, next up, I have my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. This is cool. It's a creamy natural C3. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shake. The one thing I hate is I wish it had a pump. I wish you could just pump it onto your hand, but you have to unscrew the lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pour some onto the back of my hand. And this is what I do. I don't know if it's weird or not, but I just kind of dot it all over the place. So just some quick dotting here. Just to get that foundation all over. And then the last little bit, I like to dot. I have eyeshadow primer, but I just feel like, isn't foundation the same thing? So that's what I like to do. So anyways, just getting the rest of it off my hand here. Then I'm going to take my handy dandy Sigma Flat Kabuki F80, and I'm going to go ahead and just blend all that in. And I just clean my makeup brushes so they feel so soft, so clean. And again, this is my kind of quick routine for the morning. Shower, ignore my hair. It is like clipped halfway up. It's air drying. It's gonna be a wavy mess. So again, I dot the foundation all over my face, rub it in everywhere. I have a little bit left on my hand, and this is pretty good coverage. If you want a little bit more, when I tip it over, you'll see how there's a little bit left. So I usually sometimes just dab my brush. I like to do a little bit more coverage on my T-zone area, chin, my nose, so I can just get that really nice, full coverage for the day. Okay. Alright, so done with my L'Oreal True Match. Now I like to do a little Essence Silky Blush. So this color here is the number 20 Baby Doll. Really like this color. It's just a really nice, like natural looking pink color. I'm going to take my Morphe E4 brush. Love this brush. And I'm going to go ahead and just get some on there. Tap it a little bit. And then a little smile, but just going to kind of put it on the fronts of my cheeks here. Give me a little bit of color. Alright, so foundation check. A little bit of color on the cheeks. Again, just kind of going more natural for work and stuff. Now for the eyeshadow, I'm going to use one palette here, Too Faced Natural Eyes. So I have to admit, when I first bought this palette, I wasn't a huge fan of it. But once I started to use it, kind of used it for a while, now it's kind of like my go-to everyday palette. So again, Too Faced Natural Eyes. So we got all these fabulous colors. So I'm going to take, and again, really simple, no fancy technique here, because I'm trying to get makeup done in a hurry for work. I'm going to use my Morphe E27, and I'm going to use it for all parts of my eye. So one brush, okay? So first I'm going to take the Nudie nudie color. Okay, bottom corner here, get it all over. And I'm going to go over the entire eyelid. Alright, so going over the whole eye here, windshield motions if you want to say that. Okay, other eye. Again, sorry, I'm using the viewfinder today to do this. So I'm just going to tap on a little bit more. So I just like that nude color to kind of cover my lid. Okay, so I've got that all over my eyelid. Next up, Cashmere Bunny. So it's this color right up here, Cashmere Bunny. I'm going to get a little of that on my brush. Again, using the same brush. And I'm going to put this just in my crease. So just in the crease there. That's why I like this brush, because it's kind of like blending specific areas. So Cashmere Bunny again, just in the crease. Just kind of working in there back and forth. All right. Now for the final thing, Sexpresso. So it's this darker brown color here in the corner. Now this you have to be careful with. Don't get too much product on it. All right. So Sexpresso, little dab. Now this is what I'm going to put just in the outer edge here. So just a little bit in the outer corner. I'm just going to work it a little bit in the corners there, if you can see. Up in the top of my crease, down in the corner. Just giving it a little bit of that dimension. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on the other side. Again, sorry, I'm using the viewfinder. So just want it here in the outer corner there. All right. So I have the nude color all over the lid, Cashmere Bunny in the crease, and I took a little bit of that Sexpresso, and I just wanted to kind of dab that lightly in the corner and work it up. In the corners there and work it. All right. Now this is kind of maybe sloppy, you might think, but I love Silk Teddy. Okay, it's that middle one here, Silk Teddy. And I'm going to actually use my finger, get it on there, and then I like to just go in the corner of my eye and just kind of flick it. Again, no fancy techniques, in a hurry each morning to get to work. So I just like to give that little flick and just kind of blend out with your finger again. I think it gives it that nice pop. Now if you want to go a little fancier for work, take this top color for daytime. It's called Heaven. Put that just right under on your brow bone. Gives it that extra little pop. And you can kind of do that as little or as much as you'd like, and how much brightness you want there on your face. And then sometimes if you just wipe off the brush just a little bit, again, just to kind of blend that little highlight, that light color that you put in there. All right. So, a few more things left, and I just want to check in. I do have a little mirror here on the side. Woo. So this is a little bit harder than I thought, using that viewfinder. Okay, so for eyeliner, I've used this so much, I go through it nonstop. This is CoverGirl. It's just a little kind of gel pencil here, so sharpens for you. All right, now this now my eyeliner, again, nothing too fancy. I have a hard time using liquid eyeliner. I really love this. Gives you that nice sharpening tip. So I'm going to kind of look over here. I start in the middle of my eyelid. Start making a line. Just tracing the eyelash line. And then I'm just going to take it out and flick it up. Again, I only like to go about halfway on my eye, not all the way. Okay. And then I give it that little flick up. If you can see that. Other side, start in the middle of my eye, work my way out. Give it that little bitty wing up. Okay. Now, I don't do the bottom with the liner, so I'm going to get in just a little closer here. Alright, so for the bottom though, I'll put mascara. So favorite mascara of all time, nice and classic. I have my L'Oreal Voluminous. And this is black, just plain old black. Actually, I think I need to go buy a new one because it's getting kind of dried up. So I like this one. It has a little bit of a curved brush. Makes it easy to apply. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that on my top lashes. And again, this look here is kind of my classic look for work, as I've mentioned. So up to you if you want to add a second coat of mascara. Again, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on how nice I'm dressing for work that day. Give it a nice coat on the bottom here. I'm going to put it in there. Don't pump. Puts too much air in there, dries it out faster. So I'm going to go ahead and just give it a little swirl and do the second eye. So again, this whole look's just really classic. A lot of the makeup I've used today, I've used for years and years. Just part of my classic routine. So again, up to you. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Got a little bit of black mascara on my nose. Alright, almost done, guys. Okay, so I have my face done, my eyes. Now, if you want, sometimes I like to do just a little contour on my nose. So I have that Lorac palette here. Now, seriously, again, not even a legit thing. I dab just a little of the light contour, bottom corner here. And I like to just put a little on my tip of my nose, on the edge here, and over here. Again, just a really, really quick, okay? I just don't like the way the light falls on my nose. So sometimes I'll do a little bit of that contour. Now, make a little fancy today. We're going to do a little lip liner. Again, total classic. This is Clinique lip liner. I don't even know what color it is. It's kind of like a nudie mauve color. Always had it in my purse, always used it. So I'm going to line the lips. Just nice and simple here. Okay. So just a little outline. Ooh, my lips are dry. Okay. And then I got this new, so this is like not classic. It's Essence Nude Love. So I saw this, I can't remember whose YouTube video, but really liked it. It goes on really smooth, really pretty color. So again, have my lips outlined. Go in with some Nude Love. A little on top. So let's get those together. And then my little, okay, just to get that lipstick off so it doesn't get on your teeth. Now, last thing here, my L'Oreal Paris setting spray, makeup setting spray. So I love this stuff. Way cheaper than, you know, those high-end products, and I think it works just the same. So my L'Oreal, give it a shake. I like to kind of cover up my hair because I feel like it makes it greasy if it gets all over your hair. So, couple spritz with your L'Oreal spray, and we're done. So again, this is my classic makeup look for work, kind of in the morning. So again, please ignore my hair, it's kind of crazy. I'm letting it air dry today, giving it a little break from the hair dryer. But anyways, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching today. Thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll have new videos out every week. Thanks guys, have a good night.